Delicate items, just a few things. People always come up to me during trips and say, I just hate to bother you with more questions. That's why we go. I'm not on vacation while I'm there. I'm going to do other vacation. This is my work trip, okay? So while we're there, you just bother us. Dan Clemens will be the other pastor in the second group. Myself, Reuven is the guide for both groups. Just pester us with questions. That's great. If we want to get away, we'll find a way to do that. Karen has been there just about as many times as I have, ladies, so just feel free to ask her questions as well. And we'll sit right up front in the bus, right beside Reuven, and we're constantly talking about what we're doing next and our adjustments and so forth. So we'll be up there, but boy, just feel free to come and ask questions. Bathroom breaks. Every place we go, basically, almost every place we go has bathrooms, very nice bathrooms right there. And when I say, okay, we've just looked at this site, now you've got 45 minutes to be on the bus, that includes your bathroom stop, right? It's not like, okay, now it's time to go back to the bus, I got to go to the bathroom. So go to the bathroom and get on the bus by the time we say. It's really important that you do that. And if, for whatever reason, you miss the bathroom break or you just say, I got to go, just tell us you got to go, okay? Please don't make a mess. Just tell us. It's not a big deal, and we'll find a quick bathroom and make the stop. But we will make stops throughout the day. In fact, more than enough stops throughout the day for bathrooms. When speaking to someone else while the guide is speaking or I'm talking, I just really encourage you to be real quiet or just walk away. We will use headsets, but the headsets only work in one ear. They're not stereo, they're mono. So they'll work in one ear, and it's just when someone else is talking, people pay a lot of money to go, and we just want to make sure it's the best experience possible. So if you need to talk, please just step away and do that. We will offer, particularly in the second group, baptism in the Jordan River. I just want to be honest here with you. I don't want to baptize people in the Jordan River so you can say I got baptized in the Jordan. Okay, that's not the point. That's not the reason we do it. But if something has happened in your life where you've really made a new commitment and you'd like to be baptized and it would really mean something special to you, we'd be glad to include you in that. So particularly in the second group, pastors, I'm going to stop and show you the baptismal site, and we might even go down and show you how it works, but probably won't do baptisms. We'll just run in and show you how it works and leave, okay? So that's pastor's group that will handle it differently. We'll give you the free time, as I said, at all the sites to take pictures. Depending on the sites, like Capernaum, we'll give you more time because there's just more to see. So we might say you got an hour. Be back at the bus in an hour. But again, take your pictures and get back to the bus. I already said the first day is tough with that. Dinner, drinks, your breakfast and dinner is included in the cost of your meal. So go back as many times as you want. Dessert, particularly at the Jerusalem Jerusalem hotels and the Tiberias Hotel, are incredible. Wonderful desserts. Have as many as you want. I mean, you're welcome to them. Now, here's the catch. If you order a Diet Coke or a coffee or whatever, it goes on your tab. And you've got to pay for it at the desk before you check out. So that's the only thing you pay for. Just make sure you do each morning before we check out. You got to turn your key in, pay your bill, hop on the bus. And so that will cost. Now, some people, when they go to Israel, they drink wine with their meal and some don't. Doesn't matter at all to me. It's not an issue. You don't have to ask if that's what you want to do with your meal. You just enjoy. But again, you'll pay for it just as you would for a Diet Coke or something. At the Shabbat meal, pastors, you're going to be at Grand Court for the Shabbat meal, and I'm not sure how we're going to pull that off. The other group, we're going to try with both groups to have a Shabbat meal, which simply means we will go down, sit around the table on Friday evening. I'll lead in the Hebrew prayers. We'll light candles. We will give you a piece of bread and a small goblet of wine. It will be Shabbat wine, but it is alcohol. Okay, so I just want you to know ahead of time, if you choose not to drink it, you don't need to. I mean, you'll have the piece of bread, and then I'll give the prayer for the wine. And if you want to drink it, you're fine. It's fine with me. If you don't, if you just want to hold it and set it down, that's fine too. Please don't feel like you're forced to do anything. But we will have a Shabbat meal for both groups, just so you get the feel of what it's like to be in Israel and what a Shabbat meal is all about. Modesty is the key for both guys and gals. I just want to tell you, don't wear anything on your T-shirts that could be, even like football team names or NASCAR stuff or anything like that. It's just better if you try to stay plain and not do any promotion of anything that's kind of American. But guys and gals, we cover our shoulders, particularly ladies. If we have a nice warm day and you think, boy, it'd be nice to have a sleeveless shirt, don't do it. Keep your shoulders covered. It's just important. Now, you're going to see Israeli girls that are not dressed very well. And you'll say, hey, they do it. Yeah, that's okay, they do it. But we're in their country and we don't. So just be very careful. Ladies, you can wear capris or slacks anytime, any day. There's not a place you can't get in without those. If you wear shorts, you will need several times to either pull on a pair of jogging pants or a long skirt. And you could just pull a skirt up over your shorts and that's fine. No one will mind. But you will need to have your legs covered in any Catholic church or any Arab site. So just carry it in the bag with you so you can cover up if you need to. This time of year, I don't think it's as big of a deal because it's not as hot. Just so you know this, you probably understand this, you've traveled with other people before, but when we go to some of the places, like the shoe place or the Olivewood place, the guide and the bus driver usually get a kickback from what we have purchased. And that's life. Many years ago, we walked out of one of the shops and they handed me like $40. And I said, what did I do? And they said, well, you get a kickback from this. And I said, I said, I don't want that. And so I've never taken that. It's not something I'm not interested in. Most pastors don't do that, but the guide and bus driver will. So if you see them come out last counting their money, you know what's going on, okay? Yogurt. I just tell you this, some people think this is absolutely essential and some people don't do it. And again, just so you know, there's several kinds of yogurt that have live active cultures, and they supposedly are a probiotic and will help you adjust to other food in other countries. And so if you want to eat it for 2 or 3 weeks or 4 weeks before we go, some people swear by it, some people don't pay attention. So just want you to be aware of it. Stonyfield is one of the ones that is highly recommended along with the Dannon, but make sure, again, LAC, it has the live active cultures. Supposedly the transition to new food and water will be easier. Okay, so those are the kind of the tougher issues to deal with.